So it is a Transformer Thursday today, and we don't have much news to cover, but we do have some brand new additions to the long line of Transformers Funko Pop related product. Oh, Funko Pop, how you survive like a zombie. These are part of Funko Pop's different segmentations of their Funko Pop collection. We have the Biddy Pops, which is part of their 1-inch line. And we also have a brand new addition to their recently created Biddy Pop Biddy Bot collection, which we'll get into in a moment. So we'll start with the Biddy Pops themselves. This is a line of Funkos that have been around for about a year and a half now, almost 2 years. They're 1-inch in scale. They're smaller than the standard 4-inch Funko Pops, and they all come in their own individual boxes. The boxes themselves, of course, are made out of plastic to kind of maintain integrity because of how small they are. And yeah, you could pop out the figure. It's on a little base. It's kind of cool in a sense because it's a tiny little Funko Pop. They all come with their own little 4-piece acrylic stand that is stackable, so you could kind of also have them displayed nicely in your collection. And historically, Biddy Pops have been something in the more blind pack kind of nature. And the way the Transformer ones are going to be done here continues that blind pack kind of nature through the Biddy Pop Retro Toys collection. So you pretty much are able to know which 3 Biddy Pops you will be getting in the set, and then a mysterious 4th one that will be a chase. So there's going to be a set that's going to have the Mr. Potato Head family and I guess we could call it the anthropomorphic Play-Doh tub. There's a G.I. Joe set with Zartan, Gung Ho, and Shipwreck. And then you got a very bizarre one with the Mr. Monopoly Man, Stretch Armstrong, and everything. And so you pick one of those, and then the 4th one could be one of random 4. And of course, us as Transformer fans are going to be gunning for that Soundwave, but you might get Dr. Mindbender. You might get the Operation guy. You don't know what that 4th one will be, so unfortunately you might get this set of the 3 with the Bumblebee, the Optimus, and the Megatron end up with Dr. Mindbender. The way I look at it as, if you get it and you get the Dr. Mindbender, maybe go online and maybe there's a Joe collector that picked up this set and got the Soundwave, and then you could trade and end up with the 4 that you want. These are the 4 that are only available right now of the Transformer flavor. I'm pretty sure they'll probably make others in the future, or other kind of blind pack related nature of the Transformer stuff. They're going to just take all of those ones that they've done thus far in the 4-inch scale and shrink it down to the 1-inch scale and sell it to us all over again. These are going to be $14.99 per 4-pack and will be available January 2025 next year. You can find these in GameStop and Hot Topic and all your other places where you normally pick up blind pack Funko Pop product. And speaking of other Funko Pop product of that Biddy Pop nature, we have the Biddy Pop Biddy Bot, this is a new idea where they take something that's very similar to the 4-inch standard Funko Pop, but give it this kind of opening head that opens up to reveal a mecha inside cockpit kind of thing. And that's where the Biddy Bot idea comes from. And this is the Transformers Biddy Pop Biddy Bot Soundwave with Rumble. And the Rumble is obviously using the coloring of his toy design in red and is the smaller Biddy Pop at the 1-inch scale, while the Soundwave is what makes the mecha itself at the 4-inch standard scale with the opening head and a clear face this time around to show the inside of the cockpit. It's intriguing, I will give it that, as a mecha fan, but at the same time, it's bizarre, to say the least. It's definitely not something of any kind of pre-existing Transformers lore. I mean, it's something almost that would work better for Ultra Magnus from the IDW comics, but they're not going to go with something that the mainstream audience don't understand. Everyone knows Soundwave, even non-Transformer fans, so they're going to go with that. It seems like this might be the only way you're going to be able to get a Biddy Pop Rumble for the time being, and this Rumble will also come with its own individual box if need be, if you want to kind of have them displayed in a little Biddy Pop box. He comes with that too in the box. The Soundwave itself is your standard 4-inch Funko Pop. Otherwise, nothing has changed. It's slightly more expensive than your standard Funko, though, because it comes with the Biddy Pop and some actual, articulated pieces in this case for the head. So it's going to be $19.99, $20, and will also be shipping out January 2025 to all your local retailers. That's it, more or less. I'm kind of glad that there's no hot rod related stuff here, so I could kind of pass on all of this unless I end up with it sent in the P.O. box, which seems to be happening as a gag from you people. Yeah, anyway, send me the NFT hot rod, then we'll talk. Anyways, let me know what you think about all of these. It's not my jam, but again, I understand how the licensing works, and clearly the Transformer Funko Pop stuff has been selling very well for Funko, so they're going to keep going until it stops selling, and they're going to keep making segmentations and other product until it makes sense for them not to. Let me know what you think about all of these, and once again, thank you for listening to the Transformer Slag podcast on this much more lighter Transformer Thursday, and as always, we'll talk to you in the near future.